Man, there are some amazing models on the horizon for Conquest: The Last Argument of Kings. We just had happy hour today with the Parabellum team where they showed off new models. There's a lot of really awesome stuff, so let's go ahead and just dive right into today's reveals. Let's go ahead and start things off by taking a look at what's coming for the Sorcerer Kings. The Sorcerer Kings are getting the Mahabharati Initiates. These are an awesome infantry unit. They're less armored, but they're hitting with heavier weapons. Should be really interesting to see the rules for these guys and see how they synergize into the army. These will be releasing in October. Also releasing in October, we have the Promethean Satyr. Now this is a really interesting one. This is the first time that a monster dual kit has been made for two armies. On the left you have the Nords variant, and on the right, the City-States variant. Now this is a character monster. We don't know what units it's going to be able to take, but I'm assuming that for both armies it'll take their corresponding giants. But I guess we'll see once the rules come out. October also sees the release of the next narrative pack for the game. This time it'll be featuring Sorcerer Kings versus City-States, and there will be a terrain set coming alongside these. Now Parabellum has assured us that they've learned from their previous terrain STLs, and these ones will be much better and will have less chances of misprinting. November is going to be the month of the Wadroon, and to start things off, we have the Quaddle. This is the third monster for the Wadroon army. This is also going to be the introduction of the first airborne unit in the game, meaning that this unit is always flying. There's going to be some new special rules connected to that. For example, these won't be able to charge or be charged, so you're going to have to rely 100% on shooting attacks to deal with these. But the trade-off is that they also won't be holding any objectives. Next up for the Wadroon, we have the Chosen of Death. This is a really awesome infantry kit. I'm excited to see that they went with female models for the sculpts. That means you'll actually be able to tell them apart from the other Wadroon infantry in the army. Now, alongside this, they teased a few changes to the rules of the Wadroon. There's going to be new mechanics coming for the cults of the army. They didn't give us the full details, so it's kind of hard to evaluate what that means for the army just yet. We also got one more nice treat for the Wadroon. This is the Mounted Predator. Now, we've had a Mounted Predator in the past in the form of a previous Founders exclusive, but this one will be available all the time for everyone. Parabellum said they learned their lesson with that, and in the future, they won't be making Founders exclusives that are that integral to gameplay. And the sculpt on this one is awesome. I'm really excited to get my hands on this one. November will see the Nords getting some new toys for their army, starting with the Goater Beast Pack. These boars are going to really switch up the playstyle of the Nords, in my opinion. They're giving them a heavy cavalry unit that's going to actually be pretty scary if used correctly. And the models are just awesome. They're very bulky, very intimidating looking, and Parabellum said they're probably going to be a little bit larger than people expected. The Nords will also be getting the Steel Chosen. Now, they didn't have the renders ready to show us, but they did give us some concept art so that we could kind of get an idea of what to expect. They didn't give us a whole lot of details about these, but they did say that they will be slightly larger than normal Nord infantry. Now, if you're a 100 Kingdoms player, you've been wondering about whether you'll get a monster for quite some time, and that patience has paid off. Parabellum revealed today that they will be releasing a unit called the Archangel. It's going to be some sort of monster. We don't know a whole lot about it, but it is meant to flesh out the kind of religious aspect of the 100 Kingdoms a bit more. Now, alongside that unit, you'll also be getting the Sicarii, and then a new unit called the Crusaders, which is going to be a dual kit with the Men-at-Arms resculpt. Now, we didn't get images of any of this. They said they're shooting for January, so you'll just have to be patient and wait to see when the models are ready. And that basically summarizes the most important parts of today's happy hour. There was a lot of time spent discussing the specifics of the rules changes that are coming, but we'll see those as they release later on. We weren't given a date for the next happy hour, so you'll just have to watch Parabellum's social media accounts to get that. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to like it, and then subscribe to my channel so you see future videos I make. I'd like to give a special shout out to my channel members that make videos like this possible. If you would like to become a channel member, hit the join button below this video. As always, have an amazing day, and we'll catch you in the next one.